On Monday, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg visited the White House, where he said President Joe Biden will be welcomed in Europe with open arms.
No other major power has so many friends and allies as the United States has in NATO. So I look forward to welcoming President Biden to Brussels.
The White House says Biden wants to work closely with America's Democratic allies in the United Kingdom and Europe to face challenges such as threats and unfair competition from Russia and China.
At the US-EU summit, the President and European Union leaders will focus on aligning our approaches to trade and technology so that democracies, and not anyone else, not China or other autocracies, are writing the rules for trade and technology for the 21st century.
But foreign policy expert Brian Katulis says that regarding China, America's interests may not align with those of its European allies.
Countries looking at the rise of China and its growth in the economy, looking at its technology and what it has to offer, and looking for ways to maintain ties with the United States, but also build ties with China. So countries like Germany, I think, will continue to hedge in a certain extent, not see eye to eye entirely with the United States.
Katulis says Biden will seek to highlight the common values that the United States and Europe share and that Russia and China do not.
This is his first trip as U.S. president. And I think going to the other center of sort of global democracies, Europe, is an important feature of this. And the multilateral meetings are important. But then some of the key bilateral meetings to watch, I think, would be the ones with UK Prime Minister, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, as well as the Turkish leader Erdogan.
Biden's first talks will be with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, host of the G7 summit. Then he heads to Brussels for EU and NATO summits, leading up to talks next week in Geneva with Russian President Vladimir Putin. He has promised to pressure both China and Russia on human rights abuses. Mark Simakovsky is with the Atlantic Council.
So Biden and the administration want to showcase that America is back and that we can build back together to counter some of the most significant challenges that we face globally, like climate change, like COVID response, like dealing with great power competition with Russia and China. So this administration, I think, knows it needs allies.
Simakovsky and other experts say the U.S. is now entering a new phase on COVID-19, where it is turning its attention to helping the rest of the world come out of the deadly pandemic by sharing life-saving vaccines. Cindy Sain, VOA News.